there is an energy here and like a feeling here of being taken home, okay? You are being taken home where you belong. And this isn't necessarily about a physical home. This isn't necessarily about a place. It could literally be like with a group of people in a community that you belong in, okay? And this is one where you feel as if you belong, okay? This isn't anybody else like making these decisions or calls for you. It's something that genuinely feels like home to you in your heart, okay? And that is why you're being taken there. That is why you are going there, okay? Four of Pentacles. I feel as if this is something you kind of like denied a little bit in the past as well. Or maybe you were afraid to fully express that in the past as well. Three of Swords. And this was due to like some kind of disappointment and heartbreak that you've had in the past. Let's see. Okay, so here's the thing. With the Three of Swords, I do feel like that's more of like a past energy. I do kind of feel as if in this situation as well, this situation that you've had, maybe you are realizing that there were certain things that you did not perceive correctly, and honestly, it's because you just didn't know what the hell was going on. To be honest, you just did not know what was going on at all, okay? And that is fine. That's what I'm hearing. You weren't supposed to, I mean, you were kind of supposed to know what was going on. You were supposed to know then like what you actually ended up realizing. But it's like, no, you had literally no idea. You had no idea. I'm laughing because I feel like the fact that you didn't understand what was going on and you didn't know what was happening like kind of freaked you out and like brought up anxiety and also mimicked certain things of the past. So it's like you were holding back a bit because you're like, I recognize some of this energy, but I don't actually know what it means in this situation. Therefore, I'm just gonna like take a step back or maybe not express myself to the fullest or whatever it might be. But now that your perspective has shifted, now that you've been removed from the situation, and now that you are better able to like see things more clearly, you are recognizing like you actually manifested that. So you were totally like afraid, except it was your manifestation in real life form, and that you really could have gotten everything that you wanted like a little while ago if you would have just maybe had a little bit more patience, except you didn't, and that's just like what ended up happening. And I think the thing is that nobody is blaming you either, because now they're having a better understanding of you too. So like with the Hangman, I feel like everybody has been turned upside down. Everybody is seeing the situation differently. Everybody who is a part of this circumstance and situation is like, wow, that is like not how that was supposed to go, not how that was supposed to happen, not what I meant by that. And I feel as if you might have a good laugh about it, to be honest, with the Six of Wands card here, because it's like now that it feels as if both parties are like seeing each other clearly and seeing each other for who they actually are, and seeing the previous circumstances a lot clearer as well, because it feels as if there had to be additional context on both ends for both parties for you guys to see each other clearly. And now that that's the case with the Six of Wands, you can like more confidently go towards this situation. You can more confidently go towards each other, meet in the middle, whatever. And we have the Three of Cups. And this is something that you're very excited about, but it's not just that you're excited. there are like so many people who are very, very excited because, again, it feels like a homecoming of sorts. It feels like reconnecting with people who you love and who care about you and love you as well. And it kind of feels like finally like reuniting, okay? Finally reuniting, finally being together, finally doing the thing. And, you know, if you have been missing, and you guys, of course, apply as it resonates, use your intuition, but I feel as if it's like a group of people as well who you've really been missing. And I just need you to know, God or God's the universe, they need you to know that these people miss you just as much as you miss them, okay? They really miss having you around. They love having you around. And I feel as if they are now ready to express that. Now that they see you more clearly, they are ready to express like how happy they are to have you back, to be around you again, to be able to hang out, to do the things that you used to do, okay? The things that you used to love doing together, because I feel as if this is like a group of people that honestly, you love spending time with them. You really do, you really did. And you spent quite a bit with them as well. King of Wands, and that card just speaks to me again of like the excitement. I would not be surprised, again, you guys, I keep mentioning like surprise invites, surprise invitations, and with the King of Wands card, I feel like you're not even going to be that surprised anymore, because now you're understanding, now you're comprehending what's going on. Princess of Swords. So yeah, they're going to come forward. They're going to tell you, I am going to tell you that their words might not be entirely correct or, you know, whatever. But that's because they've been thinking about this for quite some time. They've been wanting to do this for quite some time. And now they are just going to go for it, like kind of regardless of if they have the proper words or not. They're just going to do it anyways. The Empress. And this is all happening because you have taken the time to like nurture yourself, work on yourself, and to focus inwards, to go ahead and block out all of the outside noise, to no longer worry about that, to fully stand within your power. And it's kind of like now that you understand what's been going on, now that you understand where the miscommunications have happened and the misunderstandings, now that you're understanding all of that, the noise also makes a lot of sense, okay? Now the noise makes a lot of sense, because there has been opposition this entire time. And again, you guys, you are very welcome, loved, and desired in this situation. And there's a lot of people who are like waiting for you and excited for you. But at the same time, there are people who are going to be jealous. There are people who have been jealous. That's why you have felt so much opposition. That's why you've been getting fed so much, I'm honestly hearing lies. There's been a lot of rumors and gossip and all these things in both directions. And it was simply to hinder you from your path. It was simply to separate you from what is destined for you. And now that you notice that, now that you see things clearly, now that they see things more clearly, the noise, again, it makes sense. It makes sense as to why people might have tried to get in the way. But it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, it's really up to you. Again, the ball is in your court. And the thing is, there will continue to be noise, but a lot of it has been silenced, number one. There's been a lot of people who have been taking up for you, okay? There's a lot of conversations you're not aware of, you haven't been a part of. And you're not going to have to worry about this little stress anymore, okay? But that is what I have for you. I love, love, love you, and I will talk to you so soon.